it's time for some Battlefield 4 news. It's been a long time since I've done a news video for BF4, and that's mainly because I haven't had much time in the last month or so. For those of you that don't know, if you don't follow me on Twitter, there's a link in the description. You can talk to me more often than not on Twitter. I'm on there most of the day. But I have been to Barcelona and San Francisco this month, so I haven't had a lot of time to make videos. So the ones that you're watching are just sort of the ones that I could fit in with the time that I had. But I do want to bring you some Battlefield 4 news today, so let's get into it. So, on the screen right now, you're going to see a dog tag. Now, before I move on, this was found by the Rad Gamer Dan, and he posted it onto Reddit, so there'll be a link to his Twitter account and the Reddit feed in the description. And it was brought to my attention by BF Daily a few days ago, so thank you both to you guys. But looking at what we've got, it says Uprise. Now, this was added to the CTE version of Battlefield 4 into the battle log system. That's where all of the dog tags are held, by the way. Now, the interesting thing that it was added into CTE is that that's the area of development for Battlefield 4. It's the community test environment. It's there to test things. And it kind of leads me to think that this might have some significance in the not too distant future. You might think that it's just a tag, and you're going to be sitting here going, well, it's just a dog tag, Wesley, what could it really mean? Well, the word Uprise to me suggests more of a DLC name than anything else. A lot of people were suggesting that it might be a standalone game that hasn't been announced yet, but it doesn't really lend itself to being a full game title. I think it's more of a DLC name. And with that in mind, could this be the name for the rumoured 6th DLC for Battlefield 4? Who knows? In the past couple of months, there has been a lot of talk both from developers of Battlefield 4 at DICE LA and the community of Battlefield 4 about a 6th DLC. It was kind of just sort of stirred up a while back as kind of like a thank you for a lot of people putting up with the issues that we've had to face with Battlefield 4, but more now so than ever, it looks like we could actually be seeing one. It's almost a daily occurrence now to see Tigger on Twitter actually replying to people about the possibility of a 6th DLC. I think it could be genuinely a good idea as a thank you for sticking with Battlefield 4 through all of its problems, but it might also fill the rather large hole that's been left by Hardline being moved to March the 17th, 2015. There's a large gap there without sort of anything filling it, and we saw that large gap between BF3 and BF4, and because BF4 hasn't been quite as great as we thought it was going to be, I think it makes sense that that gap could be filled by a 6th DLC. But I mean, really, this is all just speculation. It could mean absolutely nothing at all. But something that did catch my eye was one of the replies on the Reddit feed when Dan posted this thing. You can see it on the screen right now. That's a reply directly from a Battlelog developer. So if they know what it means, which of course they do, otherwise they wouldn't have put it there, and they're sort of replying to it on Reddit, maybe it's something that we'll get to see in the future. But who really knows? It could mean absolutely nothing. Just a couple more things. These are more public service announcements than anything else, but the official Battlefield media, like Twitter and Facebook, have just announced that there will be a second round of what they called Battlefest, which is kind of like a month full of XP boosts and events and community challenges, battle pack giveaways and all these kind of things. I mean, it doesn't mean a huge amount in terms of like game activity, but what they've come along with it is game time for Battlefield 4. So if you don't own Battlefield 4 right now, you can go onto Origin and you can download the game for free and play for like 168 hours for free, I think, which is a really cool idea. They've done it previously back in the summer when they did their first round of Battlefest, and it seemed to work out really well. A lot of people got involved, and it was generally quite a good success. I mean, I enjoyed the double XP more than anything. I still haven't reached level cap yet. I really do want to get level 130 in this game. But I just think it was worth mentioning, so if you are a Battlefield Premium member or just a Battlefield member, get yourself involved this week, get your hands on a free copy of Battlefield 4 on the PC. And that about wraps it up for this video. Just a couple of things. Final Stand still doesn't have a release date. As I mentioned earlier in the video, Hardline has been dated for March the 17th, 2015 for a North American release, so we finally have a release date for Battlefield Hardline. I'm extremely excited for that game. I do have a lot of Battlefield Hardline information coming up in the next few weeks, so if you're interested in that game, and I'm pretty sure that you are, make sure you keep your eyes on my channel. I've got a lot of information for you coming up very soon. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a rating and a comment down below. It is always appreciated. But until next time, my name is Westing, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.